people seem to think if it's direct evidence that it's somehow better than circumstantial evidence. We actually have jury instructions on that. And the reason I bring that up, I was watching last night, and this is to Matt's point, one of the teams, if you will, reporting on Donald Trump and the Epstein emails. And there's been selective leaks of, when I say leaks, the Oversight Committee of Congress subpoenaed the Epstein estate. They got, I don't know, 23,000 emails or something like that. A number of those emails have been released. One of the ones that has gotten wall-to-wall coverage last night is Epstein telling somebody else, not Donald Trump, somebody else, and I believe it was Ghislaine Maxwell, that he is the dog that didn't bark. Now, that is being spun. This is circumstantial evidence. So as contrasted from eyewitness testimony, which Phil was talking about, circumstantial evidence is, what does that email mean? If that were admissible, what could you do? Well, the spin that was given to that when I was watching is that somehow that was incriminating, or that it shows that he's guilty of something, he being President Trump. This is what's astonishing to me, because if there is a way to interpret that, and the law says this, if it's circumstantial evidence and you have two reasonable interpretations, they don't both have to be the same reasonableness, just two reasonable. The other reasonable is that the dog that wouldn't bark is that he was not interested in this Epstein activity, or that he was not talking to, or was not a snitch, so to speak, which you combine with Mike Johnson, the speaker, who said that Trump was basically an informant, or was implying that he was an informant. All, I guess my point is that before you run with the circumstantial evidence or interpretation that suits your ideological prism, or to borrow Matt's term, whatever team you're rooting for, try to stand back for a second and look at what the words are, the context, and who's doing it. Because that's what you have to do when you're a juror, and I would submit to you that's what you have to do if you're going to be fair.